Hi, I'm Brian Steenerson. I was 4 years old when my father left me, my mom, and my three sisters, 6, 3, and not even 1 year old. Why? He was an alcoholic, he was a druggie, and a womanizer. In 4th grade, my mother remarried, and this father was worse than the first. He also was an alcoholic, but he was also an abuser. Vocally, physically, he also sexually abused my sister. I, at that point, thought I'd never have a father I could look up to or just have around. And through all this, we still went to church. And trust me, if we were late, we still went to church, but we sat in the parking lot and did our rosaries. As I got older, at 16, I had just got through catechism classes and was confirmed. And I asked my mom, my friend went to the Evangelical Free Church, and I asked her, is it okay, now that I'm confirmed, that I could go to this church and do Wednesday nights here? And her response was, you're the man of the house. I trust you'll make the right decision. So I started attending this church. And after a few months, I went back up to Mom and I'm like, Mom, do you mind if I go to church with my friend here at the Evangelical Free Church? And her response again was, I trust you'll make the right decision. And that was so powerful for me, having all the three sisters and just me making that decision and her being able to trust me in that. And after a couple years of attending this church, I went to a district's youth conference that was in Bemidji. And there, I heard the speaker talking about a personal relationship with Jesus Christ. As I said, we went to church, but I knew of Jesus. I knew all the stories in the Bible. I read my Bible, but I didn't know him personally. And that night, at the Bemidji Best Western, which is still there, I accepted the Lord as my personal Savior. Keith and Ruth Christensen and Audrey and Mark Hansen were the youth leaders, and I just thank them. Thank you so much. After that night, driving back from Bemidji, sitting there in the front seat with Mark, I'm just thinking to myself, I have a Father who will never disappoint me, who will never let me down. This is the most amazing thing that's happened in my life, to be able to give my life to him. And I'm just thankful for this church and the pouring into me and making me grow in my faith. So that is my story. Thank you.